G'day, Nigel here from Sax School. If you really want to get your fingers moving fast, get them all tuned up, then I'm going to show you an exercise today that I think will really help you. It's something that I use when I'm practicing my fingering. It's a dead simple exercise and it's something you can do in just a couple of minutes, but it will definitely get your fingers moving, get them smooth and flowing and remove any glitches in your playing, which is really, really important. Okay, so it's a dead easy exercise and it's actually based on an arpeggio. So remember, an arpeggio is the first, third and fifth note of a scale. So let's say, for example, we're in the key of G major. Then it would be, the arpeggio notes would be, the first note would be a G. That's the first note of the scale, right? The third note of the scale is a B and the fifth note of the scale is a D. So arpeggio is G, B and D. G, B, D. Those are the three notes we're going to use. And I'm going to show you a little pattern where we can use those three notes to get our fingers going. So if we just play those notes first. Pretty simple, right? The pattern goes like this. It goes 1, 3, 5, 3, 1, 3. So for us that's G, B, D, back to B, back to G, and then back up to the B. So starting at the bottom, going up to the fifth, back to the one, and then finishing up on the third again. Da 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 da. So it's a 6-note pattern. You could think of that as 2 groups of 3 or 3 groups of 2. It's really up to you. I like to think of them as 1 group of 6. That's the whole pattern. Now if we take that pattern and we loop it around, we get this. And then if we do it without any breaks in it, okay. Now we've only got 3 notes to think about in here, and that's what's really cool about this exercise. So we're only thinking about 3 notes, but because each of those notes have a leap in between them, we are using different combinations of our fingers. So it gives us a chance to really think about our fingers and make sure that our fingers are moving smoothly. Because in our playing, we get little glitches or lumps in our playing. It's because there's inconsistencies with our fingers. Now it could be that our fingers are too far away from the keys. It could be that our fingers aren't moving smoothly between the notes, so we're getting little extra glitchy notes in there. So when you're doing this exercise, you've really got to think about what your fingers are doing. Feel your fingers, make sure they're touching those keys, and listen for any inconsistencies at all. I'm going to play that little line again, and this time I'm going to start slowly and gradually speed it up when I feel that it's comfortable and it's sounding really smooth. Okay, so if I keep this hand, my right hand, touching those keys all the time, and I make sure that all 3 of them are moving together, it makes it nice and smooth. Okay, brilliant. So that's the first step. The next step then is to take that pattern and then to move it up chromatically over the range of your saxophone. Now there's a worksheet, if you follow the links below the video here, there's a worksheet you can download where I've written out a couple of exercises. They're really just ideas that you can start using to practice over this pattern. But to show you really, really quickly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that first arpeggio, which is a G arpeggio, and then I'm going to go up a semitone and do an arpeggio starting on A flat or G sharp. So really, I'm building an arpeggio on A flat, or you could just think about taking each of those notes up a semitone. So where we had G, B, D, now we're going to have G sharp, C, because the semitone above B is C, E flat or D sharp, so A flat, C, E flat, or G sharp, C, D sharp. Okay, so let's try that one. And if we go up another semitone, we're going to have A, C sharp and E. Okay, so if you really want to give yourself a workout, what you need to do then is to start on the G, arpeggio, and then when you're feeling comfortable, move on to the next one, upper semitone. When you feel comfortable, move on to the next one, and so forth. And eventually, over a period of, you can do this for a couple of minutes each day, eventually you'll get it so you can do it over your whole range and it'll sound nice and smooth. Now, one more quick tip about this is when you're practicing through this exercise, it's really important that if you get to one of the arpeggios and you feel like there's a couple of glitches in there or you're struggling with the fingering, don't go ahead until you organize all those glitches, get them all out of the way, okay? You've really got to use this exercise to be really critical of your own playing and make sure you iron out all those little inconsistencies and you get it sounding really, really smooth. I'll show you what I mean. Now, sometimes I'm going to find things more difficult, so I might go back and do them again, go up, go down, work my way up and down chromatically until I'm getting, until I'm happy with how smooth it is. So I'll start on the G and let's see what happens. So there's a bit of a problem on that one. Okay, so there you go. So there's a nice simple exercise. You can make it as complicated or as easy as you want to, really. And it's one of those exercises you can keep working over a really long period of time and you can always find something to get a benefit from it. And you can use it over and over again and challenge yourself as you go along. So have some fun with that. That's my 3-note finger buster exercise. Don't forget to follow the links below the video. Go to the blog. You can download the worksheets, all free, and I hope it really, really helps you. Now, there's a bunch of other stuff on my YouTube channel, so please, please, please subscribe to the channel so you can be updated with all the other things that are coming along. Just click the subscribe button. Also, please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if this exercise has helped you. And let me know what other things you'd like to see on the channel as well, because I'm always adding new things on here to help you guys. Right, have some fun. Thanks for watching the lesson. Keep practicing hard. I'll see you next time.